Oh no! Oh dang. We're back again to play some games. We are back with Mayday Memory, and last time Sid decided to follow that lady who wants all the volunteers to come do the final phase of this cult thing, which I think is erasing your memories. So Sid went with that group to go get his memories erased. And now I have to go follow him. So let's just get right into it. Before we start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on my social media. It's always in the description below. And we can get started. So we have Sid and his bad friend, episode 12. So we have a bad end, and we have a fiction with Sid and all. Okay, let's just go. Roma, her name is Roma, I forgot her name. Fair enough, Alter. It could well be possible in your case. Follow me. She's giving us special treatment. R probably told her about us. Thank you. And surprisingly, Sid followed Roma somewhere. No, Alter. Wait, I'm Alter's friend. What is it? Let me in. Roma asked me in an alarmed voice. Can I go with you? Can I go with him? Ooh, what's that face for? Rude. Are you saying you wish to volunteer as well, Rose? Yes. We appreciate the enthusiasm, but you're not eligible for volunteering yet. Why? R definitely told her about us. What? Oh, her eyes. Oh, she don't like me at all. Dang. You have not even abided by our rules today, am I wrong? With a tired look, Roma pointed at the headgear everyone else was wearing. Then, can I say goodbye to him? Yes, that would be acceptable. I don't like Roma. Honestly, I don't like anybody here. Roma let Sid go for a moment, and I took him to a place where people couldn't see us. My words poured out, like overflowing dam finally breaking. What are you doing? Why are you acting like this? We talked about this at the office. This is only going to be reconnaissance. Something. I know you're always so eager to act, but this is different. Why are you doing this? Go tell him that you're not doing this. But Sid was determined. No. What? You gotta give me a chance to salvage my reputation. I was quite humiliated at the annex. And as I made it this far, I'll give it a shot. Sid was being totally inconsiderate, and it made me furious. Salvage your reputation? You call that an excuse? You childish little moron. How old do you think you are? I didn't think. The words flew out without a filter. I want to know how you feel if a friend of yours had taken a lethal dose of poison because of your mistake. What happened back then went through my mind once again. My mind was in hell of its own. I never thought I would go through this messed up situation again. Dell, watch what you're saying. Do you really not know what they mean by volunteer? That's getting your memory taken. Getting your memory taken? Don't you get it? You are marching in there of your own volition to get your memories taken away. Who says I'm letting them? I want to see how they operate and what they do with those morons' memories. If I want to find that out, I have to see it for myself. I could be wrong because it has been a while since I played the game. And they probably told me, but I forgot. But did Roma encounter Anne at some point? Was she the one who caused everything? I probably just forget. I probably just forgotten everything. And we have to look into that Superintendent Roma. We have to find out how she's connected to the memory market. So you think you can do that all by yourself? Yep. His answer made my head spin, like I have vertigo. The air into the temple, the drink from the annex building were already making me feel faint. Why is Sid doing this to me? The floor kept spinning around like someone was spinning plates and I was standing on them. What about me? You have to escape, and why should you get to decide that? I couldn't stand to listen anymore, so I cut him off. You don't make those calls yourself. Did you think if you did all that, I'd be like, oh my god, Sid, thank you so much. Do you really want to be like Anne? No. Like me? Well, if I really do lose my memories, I trust you to retrieve them. Then you finally have something to do, right? I let my anger explode like a volcano. So that's everything I went through, with the confusion and pain of losing my memory. Of all people, he should not be talking so lightly about losing memories. This is wrong, this is wrong. Take it easy. I know there's a lot on your mind these days. This is just work. You don't have to get your own feelings hurt over it. Yes, this isn't right. He might act erratical from time to time, but he cares for people. He wouldn't say these things rashly. Who are you? You're Sid, right? How could you say that to me? You can't do this to me. Why are you doing this to me? I feel like I heard something collapse inside my ears. I even forgot we were not supposed to be seen and start yelling at him. Look at Roma. Roma and everyone else in the temple were looking at me, but I was out of control. When Sid violently pulled his hair and dropped his head and spoke. I want to find your memories. Sid's words were unexpected. My mind froze for a second. What? This job, if we do it right, may lead us to getting your memories back. That's why I'm doing this. Then he slowly raised his head and looked at me. What do you know about me? I have to do it right. I have to do it right. So now it's my turn. Because I never do anything right. Sid yelled at me, his voice all choked. Want to hear something? You don't know anything about me. You don't know how I feel about you? Don't know what? What do I not know about you? What are you... Didn't you see me? I lose every bet I make. It's not only that. I'm always like this. No matter how hard I try, it's hopeless. I always lose. Do you know what that feels like? When I woke up at the other building, when I woke up and saw your face, do you know how that made me feel? I don't care how much money I lose, but... Then Sid stopped talking, like something was choking him. No, never mind. Pretend you didn't hear that. And he stopped talking. What's wrong with you? Why haven't you said anything like this before? Don't be like this. Yeah, I never thought I'd have to. Guess I'm a bit crazy today. This made me the bad guy. I'll stop talking. Let's stop it here, you and I both. With that, Sid turned... I was kind of emotional. And I know Sid felt that way about himself. It was really kind of sad. With that, Sid turned his back on me and kept walking. But I didn't want to stop. If I stopped here, I would feel so miserable. Remember what you said to me? You don't want someone to sacrifice themselves for you? You think I'd appreciate that? I hate it more than you do. I'm not grateful, not one bit. Sid turned around and glared at me. Who's sacrificing themselves? Who said I'm sacrificing myself to you? I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for me. I can't stand seeing you like this. You want an example? Stop spending the night in the office crying all by yourself. You're really putting on a show for these people in this cult. They're all watching us like, ooh. I really, really don't want to hear that. Let's go. Dang, he really left. Sid left. Roma took him and the others inside the dark hallway. Sid. I don't want to use my jewels yet. But I'm gonna do it anyway. No! Without a second thought, I ran towards them to rescue him. Give him back, you crazy zealots? I don't know. Sid, don't go! Ignore her. Sid. She's quick to give up. Feeling completely lost, I watched Sid disappear into the darkness. Then Roma, who was leading the people inside, turned around to look at me. Have you given up, Rose? Roma strangely sounded like she wanted something from me, but I lowered my head. There was nothing I could do. Sid turned his back on me. I'm sick of this. I don't care what happens. It's not my concern. I murmured to myself. I was glad I didn't see that Roma's expression change when she heard what I said. Wait. Roma gestured to one of her employees, who then took Sid with him instead of Roma. Roma's expression was stiff when she came to me. No. Child, look at me. What do you think you're doing here? As if possessed, her way of talking was completely different now. What are you saying all of a sudden? I don't know what kind of voice to give her. You don't care what happens. You think this is a joke? You still don't seem to know your role, so I'll teach you. Why are you here? You think there's some conspiracy going on? Does she know about us? Thinking back, I did make it pretty obvious. Again, it's my fault again. I looked down and felt a sense of shame wash over me. The woman grabbed my chin and lifted my head. Her eyes were blazing like a ghost. You're right. This is conspiracy. A plot going on. This is one huge show. As it is supposed to be. Show? What is she talking about? I'm very patient. Even when a wench like you makes such a mess of my show on stage, I still put up with you. You know what? I want you to make a mess, because that will make my show even more dramatic. What? By this point, nothing made sense to me anymore. I feel like I was inside someone else's dream. What was wrong with this woman? So, that kind of behavior is unacceptable. Roma grabbed my collar tightly, almost to the point of choking me. Ugh. Do it right. If you walk up on the stage with your own feet, put your life into it. If you ruin my show, you are dead. She's mental. She's completely crazy. Just then, her face changed back into a friendly one. You know, I used to teach acting to a lot of students. Maybe we're like you, child, always misbehaving. I have to be patient because I'm an excellent teacher. What's an excellent teacher doing in a place like this? What would happen to all your students? I tried to look calm, but my voice was trembling like mad. I don't know how to do that. What? Ooh. Everyone? Everyone? All? Dang. Dead. They're all dead. Burnt to death. Okay. A cold chill shot down my spine from top to bottom. I was very scared and started backing up. Roma moved closer to me and asked, "My child, do you like stories?" "No, please leave me alone. I'm out of here." Maybe Sid can deal with this on his own. Bye. What? Stories, like a plot for a play? I love stories, as you would expect of someone such as myself. Well, your friend was a very special story. Romo... Huh? Your friend has a... Oh. Well, your friend has a very special story. How do you know? Roma rolled her eyes in the direction of which Sid disappeared to. Story? What are you talking about? Kids these days. They know nothing about art. I get a tiny bit poetic and they get lost. Memory, his memories. Sid's memories? My, you don't seem to know anything, silly girl. Then I remembered the headgear Sid put on. It must be scanning his memories. You... Rest assured, your friend Sid won't be handled like these guinea pigs. Oh, she don't care about nobody in here. She called everyone guinea pigs. Roma pointed to the disciples in the temple. She already read Sid's memories, so it's not surprising she knew his real name. What are you saying? You won't take his memories? I can't guarantee that. If the story is too good, I might want to keep his entire mind. Roma flashed a delightful, dreamy smile. I'll make a DVD and send you a copy. I don't want that. So it was always straightforward. He was too honest and it was a problem. But this time it was different. You... that picture. Who drew that? If this is who I think he is, tell him I'm from the lab. He'll know what I mean. He said you'll know if I told you he's from the lab. What's that all about? Well, Sid is hiding a lot of stuff. You don't know how I feel about you. Anyway, how could you keep so many secrets from your friend? Open your heart! Your heart! You... I kinda just wanna get away from her. Yeah, I'm done talking to her. I was overwhelmed by Roma's insanity. All I could think of was how I should get out of this place. Just to begin to turn towards the door, a pair of ice-cold hands grabbed me by my neck. Haven't I told you? Do it right. Are you daft? Why can't you learn? You're useless. I guess I was wrong about you. You're just a rat gnawing at the stage. Roma looked at me in contempt, and the temple employees started surrounding me, their eyes glowing blue. Oh no! Oh dang. Okay, but like, I got a bad end, but why was the security guard's eyes glowing blue? Because Dell's eyes glowed blue too, that one time. Oh, dang it. Okay. Threaten Roma. Dang. I forgot you get a bad end like that. I forgot. Completely forgot about the bad end. I'll kill you. Okay, when worst gets to worst, just pull out the gun. I pulled the pistol from my coat and pointed at her. That's more like it. Okay, so I'll get a bad end if I don't entertain her. If I don't excite her. That's more like it. Sid! Sid! I shot into the hallway, but no reply came from the darkness. You crazy! As I ran to the hallway, Roma ordered the employees to grab me by both arms. Let go! Act 1 closes here. See you after the intermission. I didn't know if this was a drink, if it was the drink from the annex starting to take effect, or if it was the strange air, but my mind was turning foggy. Everyone was still looking at me. Their faces looked blurry. Roma waved at them, and they dragged me outside the temple. My thoughts kept drifting, and my mind felt like it was slowly fading away. Open your hearts! Your hearts! For us to open our hearts to each other and look deep inside. Unfair. This is just unfair. Getting mad at me now because I didn't know anything? He never let me know. How could I have known? Those who talk during class will be severely punished. My eyes opened again, and the guards outside the temple were putting polished blades against my neck. We need to make her stop yelling. We need to make her stay quiet. Ugh. My whole body was drained of energy. I couldn't even lift a finger. At least they won't kill me. That's a relief. It'll be quick and painless. The guard raised his blade. The blade reflected a green flash, and I closed my eyes. Dell! A familiar but unusual hurried voice. Dell, are you okay? Hansol? The guards seemed to know Hansol, and they called him. Green eyes. Green eyes. Okay. Let her go. Or you're dead. The guards looked at each other. As you wish, Green Eyes. Temple Rock is in search of your memories until we meet again. Okay. Green Eyes. And they let me go without a hint of hesitation. Dell, are you awake? Can you stand up? Green Eyes? What is that? That's a story for later. I had no room for that inside my head anyway. It was already at the point of exploding from what happened with Sid. I left Sid. Sid is there. Sid is in there. As these words left my lips, I felt so stupid. Tears came pouring down as I held back for quite some time. Hansol. Why are they... so many things I don't know. I have never felt more useless and stupid than I did today. Your choice will change everything. You have the power to change others. I never hated that voice more than I did today. I feel so pathetic. All this felt like a cruel joke, and I was the punchline. Dell, it's okay. It's okay to feel like that. It really is. Hansol gave me a warm hug. Back in the office, I hadn't slept this long in quite a while. Opened my eyes to see Jeff's voice coming out of the communicator. Dell, wake up. I woke up, rubbing my eyes. I could see Hansol sitting next to the sofa. Sitting next to the sofa? Boy, sit down on the sofa. Jeff, it's Sid. Starting with that, I told Jeff everything I had heard and seen at the temple. About Roma, about the people who lost their memories, about the weird headgear that looks into people's memories. I tried to explain everything without leaving out even the smallest detail. And how I got so upset about Sid that I forgot to ask Roma anything about the memory market. Okay, so you think the temple is their way of stealing the disciples' memories? Right, and Sid... Dell, it must have came from Sid while you were asleep. Hansol showed me a message that I sent on the screen. To Dell, I'm alright. Leave this to me and work from that side, like Ayn asked you. It should take about 2 days for me to finish my investigation here. Also, sorry about the things I said. You'll forgive me because you're kind like that, right? See you soon. Sid. Not a bad end. I'm upset. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. But first, let me do a roulette. Roulette. Come on. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Again. Can't buy no shoes with that. There's a lot of things to talk about. Ignoring my bad end. Aroma is out of her mind. She used to be a teacher, but all her students are dead. Sid left, and now we're completely separated from him. Hansol, green eyes. I don't know what any of that means. What do they mean when they called him green eyes? And why was his green eyes special? The security guards, when I got back to the bad end, when the security guards surrounded me, their eyes were blue. And you know who else's eyes were blue? Dell's, when she was threatening R. Now things are getting very interesting. And I don't know what we're gonna do now. Roma is really crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Social media in the description below. I will see you guys on Friday with Otome. And I'll see you guys next week, probably with another Mayday Memory. Bye bye.